Okay, so this is how to put a copyright and file information and embed it into the image that you're making. And there's a couple reasons you would want to do this. One is because if people are taking your images and reusing them on the internet, then you can use some image searches to try to find those and then basically talk to who's ever using your images. And I have done this many times. Um, and, usually I don't threaten to, send a lawyer after them or anything. Usually I just ask them to please give respected attributes to it and give my website, give the website they got it from, and give some reciprocal images. Unless it's something private, then I tell them to please take it down. And I have found things oddly. I mean, people using my images in basically like eBay sales things. I mean, it's really weird where you find your images. Anyway, so let's get on with this. Oh, the other reason is because you have your images out there and someone does want to use it, then they can contact you. And people do find the image and then they do look at the properties and they find your contact information and then they contact you to ask you if they want to use the image. So again, it's any images that you're putting out there, it's really easy to copyright them. So let's go. I found a site that had some pretty good written directions as well. So you can follow that pretty much. I just wanted to give you kind of background on it. Okay, so let's say I want to copyright this image. This is just my little dog Cody. And you're going to come up here and you're going to go File, and then you're going to go to File Info. And another reason why you want to do this is because those of you that are making websites and that are into SEO, search engine optimization, this is another way that Google will find your keywords. And so it's really important to do this if you are an expert person at SEO. Anyone searching just for a picture might get to your website just from a picture, and that's a pretty strong way to get someone to your website. Okay, once you have the information here, then you can see right here you have your document title, which you can put in there, your author, which you can put your own name in there, author title, if you got a title, professional photographer at blah blah blah, and description. Anyway, all of the more that you can fill in, the better, because again, the SEO is going to search on these words. Description writer, keywords, and keywords is again super important. So let's say I come in here, thank you for not typing, dog, spotted dog, rescue dog, terrier. I mean, you can put in all sorts of things if you want someone to find you. Rat terrier, Jack Russell, terrier, etc. Okay. And then when you go to the copyright notice, then you're going to change this to not unknown. You're going to do it to copyrighted. And then you're going to go ahead and for the copyright symbol on a Windows machine, you do Alt and then you enter 0169 on the keypad. I'm on a Mac right now. And so on a Mac, you're going to do Option G. And that's going to put the little copyright symbol in there. And then I can put Rebecca Hayes, and that puts the copyright on there. Copyright info URL, and you can put your website there, and so on. You can fill as much information as you want on there. If you come in here under Origin, again, you can fill out a little bit more if you want people to find it. Like if you were doing vacation pictures and you wanted to do SEO on the city that you were in, then of course filling out this would be awesome because people are going to find your images that way. And a lot of people do search on locations. And again, the GPS location, you can fill in all of this too. So it's just how much you want to fill in. The Iptc is basically, if you look at it, International Press Telecommunications Council, extension schema properties, and it's basically, again, you can do your creator's job title, address, city, state, blah blah blah, email. Email's really important if you do want to get contacted about your images. So again, the email and the website, you can put both here and here. Let's see. If you do have people in your images and they are famous people, and you want to get, and you have a signed document, and maybe I'll pull that up for you guys too in another video. You can't just have people on your images and then sell those images. You have to have like model waivers and model signatures. You also can't have children in your pictures and throw them out on the internet as well. And so you have to actually have their parents sign a model waiver. I'll try to find that for you. I have one. Let's see. Video. You can fill in the rest of this stuff, but most of this is what you want. And after you fill it in, you just click OK, and then it's not saved, of course, until you save it in Photoshop. So you want to go and save it with the document. And right now this is saved. Did I just save it as Photoshop? You do want to save it as PSD first and then save it as JPEG. Okay. So again, these directions are really well written in steps with the link that I am going to give you. And so just follow, you can follow this, or you can follow the directions in the link.